Thurs. Let's get ready for some football, people.
Here we go.
Longhorns getting the ball first.
I got the ball into the end zone right now, Catch.
Going to be 1st and 10 for the Longhorns. Longhorns already seen a lot of 3rd and longs. And we're going to see another
coming.
sack.
Good job by that.
Second sack of this drive. Longhorns going to punt. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you there, Chad.
No. It's those two pass plays. That's bad news for the Texas offensive line. There's some things to adjust on that one. They're not doing a great job. They let a couple guys get through on that drive.
CJ Baxter did not help.
Yeah, Baxter looked like Sanders was supposed to grab somebody too, and he did not. All right, here's 3rd and 10 for Iowa State. Good pressure from Texas.
That's
sack.
A big third down sack.
That's Murphy at the end. And who was that up the middle? Was that Collins to start it or Sorrell?
Well, we'll get a replay here. What happens?
I think it's Collins that started that.
Little Ethan Burke on the outside with a swim move.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
Murphy just pretty much made that happen on his own.
Yep.
You got an inside rush, falls down, gets up, makes the sack. Go on, young man. You got your Senior Bowl invite. Clearly, you're getting ready to go to the NFL.
Nice job.
Have yourself a game. Get some sacks. Sets up a 45 long field goal attempt.
He hooked it.
No, he got it.
Damn it.
Way to go, though. That was your chance to.
I was trying. I thought it was a hook.
You had people who were like, yes! Oh! Stop me if you've heard this before, kids, but Longhorns looking at 3rd and 10.
This is Matt Campbell's dream, Catch. The only thing he needs that to complete his dream is a rainstorm in Ames.
I think this is the 4th 3rd and 10 that the Longhorns have had they completed one early in the game. The last couple of ones they haven't. Ooh.
Oh, that could have been a pick. Trying to hit Whittington. The route did go past the line. It was an aggressive play, and it almost cost Texas. That looked like double coverage ultimately, Catch.
It's going to set up 3rd and 10. Lots of 3rd and 10s in this game.
We're
almost at the end of the first quarter, and the theme of this game early on may be 2 things: 3rd and 10 and sacks.
And there's a sack, and that's Alfred Collins. And Sweat was involved too.
Iowa State's defense has been really good so far.
Yeah, it really has. Iowa State's about to punt out of their end zone here, so we'll see how this goes. Let's see if they can
setting up an Xavier Worthy punt return here. He's going to get it. He's got tons of space.
Oh,
watch
could
out.
Be big. Could be big.
Tons of space.
Come on, X. Come on, X. Come on, X.
He brings it back to about the 34.
Good return.
That certainly wasn't either.
Big play here. 39-yard field goal in a game where every point feels like it is going to be massive. And he nailed it.
And even though the Longhorns get points on the board, it still feels like we're on the ground.
Yeah,
it does. I feel like we're officially into the back end of a 2nd round fight in the UFC where neither fighter has been on their feet, and it's just been like, oh, hey, he's trying to get to the cage. He's trying to get. Oh no, he's not.
Yeah. Oh, you're absolutely right. It is that kind of fight.
Yeah, I mean,
but I could argue positive either way.
Here's what I would say. I think in a rematch, Will Howard against the Texas defense it's going to be 4th and 3. Hey, Chad, look at that, man. Sometimes your boy
look at that.
Just sees it exactly the way it happens.
Look at you. Look at you.
I didn't even need a replay. I saw it happen in full speed.
Well done.
These Big 12 officials. Matt Campbell's like, what's going on, guys? I thought you were in our hip pocket. Because here's what I would say. You could go back on the officiating on that and look in slow motion replay. You call whatever you want to there.
Yeah. You know what, Cats? That's why they call you the Peyton Manning of the watch along, because you see it all and you see it fast.
But what I saw in real speed, they're showing it in slow motion right now. So what do you do now? Because now it's an incomplete pass. You got to go for it, right? Because this is a long field goal.
Yes. And my answer still stays the same. If it had been 4th and short, I'd say run a slant. It's 4th and a little longer. I'd say run a slant. Because so far, Texas has had some trouble with it.
They're going to try a bomb.
I'd stay aggressive here unless I loved my kicker. Well, they love
You
it.
better love him because this is going to be 51 yards.
51.
I'm saying in advance, I don't like this.
Big boy kick, 51 yards. I'm going to say there's no way he makes this. It's a worthless attempt. He's going to miss it dramatically, and he did. Hook, bad.
And that's just bad. It's bad game management for Matt Campbell. Uh-oh, Longhorns going a little gadgety here, a little end around. Now the ball's on the ground.
Oh, no. Cover that ball.
Iowa State got it.
Oh, please cover that football. To waste that play, a successful trick play. This is
you got to be better than that if you're Xavier Worthy.
Come on. This is oh no. Iowa State covers the fumble.
First of all, it's a great call by Sarkisian. He's got Iowa State completely off balance. We literally just saw this in the Washington game where it's a good hit.
Puts a helmet on the
right on the ball. But if you're Worthy,
how does Christian Jones not get that? Oh, that could have been such a great play for Jones, covering the ball all the way down that field for the right tackle, and he just jumps over the ball. He was running too fast at that point. He couldn't get it.
What? I'll repeat what you said.
Blake, the super producer's telling us it's intentional grounding. What? Okay, so that's loss of down, but
it's essentially a sack and it works like a sack.
You're loss of down here, so it has to be, so it stays fourth down. But now do you kick? Where would this kick be?
We're about to see. Oh, it's back there. It's going to be like 50 plus.
Auburn has shown he can make some
at like the 33. So it's like a 50-yarder.
You let him.
I guess it has to be grounding. There is no receiver in the area.
Because
there's not a receiver within 25 yards of the ball.
That's weird. That's just I don't know. After seeing that replay, this doesn't feel like grounding to me. It might be by the letter of the law. That doesn't feel like grounding, but okay. Burt Auburn from 50.
Which he would have missed.
And
but Iowa State called a timeout.
Sark
called a timeout. There you go, Sark. You may have iced your own kicker, but he was going to miss that.
Yeah. By the way, just every once in a while, I think Sark needs to take some of that anger that he put towards the guy at the Alamo Bowl and do exactly what he's doing now. Put a little bit of it out on the field a little bit. Show your guys a little fire.
It's okay to be mad.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to get mad. Sometimes just
Mike says, remember Whittington was a running back. Well, at this rate, it's coming and F these refs.
Oh my God. That's a weird way to look at it. Okay.
By the way, he's going for the corner. Says, wow, ISU played a perfectly clean first half. Incredible. Well, there's a chance they're going to go in at halftime down by 3, but
for them, it's what they want, right?
No turnovers. Have they had a penalty called on them yet in this game?
I do not know. We'll get those stats at the half. It doesn't feel like it. I can't remember one.
Real quick. We'll get the field goal here.
Auburn from 50 gets a second shot at it. Like you said, he hooked the first one. Now we're going to get the ice. It's going to be a double timeout.
We got the ice.
Yep, now it's the ice. So that was a Texas timeout followed by the ice timeout from Campbell. And then Burt Auburn's going to try from 50. And somehow.
Kids, real quick.
Yeah.
Iowa State does the penalties first half. Texas 6 for 49. Iowa State 1 for 0 yards.
Wow. Somebody call your mark and tell him well done. I don't know where your mark is right now, but I'll bet you he's hanging with Iowa State people.
No turnovers, no penalties, no touchdowns allowed.
You think your mark and CDC are going to shake hands today at all?
I've seen pictures of them. Yes.
Okay.
They've shaken hands. They've posed for some photos. Are they going to do it at halftime? I don't know.
You're a better man than us, CDC.
So here we go. I don't think any more timeouts can be called.
Come on, Burt.
50 yards. Burt Auburn at the gun in the second quarter. It is up and right down.
Great.
Good.
Get there. Come on, Burt Auburn. Come on, Burt Auburn.
Burt Auburn, the star of the first half for these Texas Longhorns.
Auburn, the team, not effective today. Auburn, the kicker, right down the middle.
He's been waiting for this his entire life, this game. And look, don't look now. It's kind of an important part of this game. Longhorns are driving. It's 3rd and 1. So, these are the plays where Texas has all season long struggled to convert. But I don't feel like we've watched Texas really run the ball in this game. I don't feel like they've ever had a hard time getting a yard in the running game. So trust CJ Baxter here. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, no, they're going a little RPO action right down the seam. Touchdown. Jordan Whittington, people.
How about that?
Captain Jordan Whittington.
How about that? Now, he didn't think it was going to be like this, but our man Bo Edge during an Outsiders show this week said he thought this could be a Jordan Whittington game. Bo Edge, I'm giving you credit for that comment. I know you didn't want it in a 6-3 game in the 3rd, but nice play to Whittington. Slant inside on 18. It may be more than that if they don't tackle somebody down inside the 15. There it is again, catch cutting route.
What did I say before this drive started? The thing that might work against Texas and scoring the touchdown and pushing it to 10 is that Iowa State may feel like we've seen them go a little more up-tempo in this drive than we have for most of the game. They're being forced. Let's see if they run the ball here, thus putting themselves in a 2nd and long, thus putting themselves in a position where they have to pass. I don't know. Like maybe he's playing chess and we're playing checkers.
Might
be. Like, if I run it on 1st down.
Play action, throwback, great play. That's a touchdown for Iowa State. That is a great play call. The play action, throwback on a wheel route. Was that to the running back?
Yes.
Good grief. See, that's the kind of play call Iowa State might need to be thinking of before that. And it's going to get them right back in this thing. Texas fans, get your nerve medicine, get your blood pressure medicine back up. Find your whiskeys and find your beers. You're going to need them.
Tell you what, credit where credit's due. We're making fun of the Iowa State offensive coordinator. That's a really nice play call. It was a really nice throw. Really nice job by the running back. Texas now. We got a blocked extra point.
Extra point. Gonna return it.
It's scooping and scoring.
It's a 2-for-1. It's going to be a 2-for-1.
Scoring all the way to the end zone and slides in. He's going to do a snow angel.
Block it, record it. Catch turns into Bill Cosby, so I will too. Catch. They return the block for the 2-point conversion. I think that is Mr. Jordan. Right.
Hey, Vernon Broughton's playing. Maybe now we run the ball. Nope. They're coming out
first
down.
Across the middle. Ball's picked. Great play.
You mentioned that guy's name earlier, Chad.
How about 28 tonight? Great play. Jaron Thompson
playing a very solid game tonight.
My man's got a dirty jersey for all the right reasons.
He's playing center field for the Longhorns here, and he just does a great job of reading the quarterback's eyes. It's just a great play by Jaron Thompson. All he does is read the quarterback the entire way, and Rocco Beck never sees him. He's just never got his eyes on Thompson in that entire play.
Who's got a defense that sets traps now, huh? That game too.
Speaking of wheel routes, touchdown, Gunnar Helm. I don't want to say the game is over, but please don't. Have the Longhorns applied some pressure on Iowa State early in this 4th quarter. First play of the drive, first play of the 4th quarter, 31-yard touchdown pass from Quinn Ewers to Gunnar Helm. I can't even speak. I'm so excited for Gunnar Helm. 3 plays, 57 yards, a minute. Right after the turnover, Chad, the Longhorns may have put the clamp down, put the hammer down on these Iowa State Cyclones.
Tell me if you agree. I think they're about to go for 2 here. Tell me if you agree with this theory here. You like this 12 to go 14?
Yeah.
They're going for 2.
Yeah, it's the right call.
All right.
You get into the 4th quarter, you're not chasing points. Oh, that's nice. Nice little end around to Jordan Whittington.
There it is. Little misdirection, inside handoff to Whittington. They get the 2 points. It's 23-9. You know what those last 2 plays felt like to me, Catch? Sark.
Yeah.
Those were Steve Sarkisian plays. in a game. You're banged up. You didn't have something you wanted coming in. You lost stuff you wanted while the game's going on. Be a freaking play caller. Be creative. Do what you do. Little throwback. This is where they say to Iowa State, screw your throwback. We've got one to our tight end, and we got a 2-point conversion play ready to go. That felt aggressive. Texas fans, that's all gas, no brakes right there. That sequence is all gas, no brakes. We're Texas, you're Iowa State. Fuck you. That's what that is.
It's a big third down for Iowa State. It's 3rd and 2. They really need a conversion. I think they got to throw the ball here. But if you're Texas, you really are on the verge of having them exactly where, boy, I don't think he got it. Who the hell made that tackle? That was really nice.
Was that Broughton? No. Ford?
That was your All-American. That was at
Ford.
least last year's All-American. Maybe this year's All Big 12. Jalen Ford. So they got to go for it here on 4th down, I think. It's 4th and inches, depending on where the spot is. I thought he was a little bit short.
Yeah, and right now we are in the middle of some badass complimentary football from Texas. Give credit to the special teams, Catch. They started this. Special teams started it with that block.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
They just did to Texas what Texas did to them.
Wow. Play action to the tight end, straight up the seam, and Texas lost him for a touchdown. And just as I started talking about complimentary football, the Texas defense puked on their shoes. My bad,
By the way,
Texas
complimentary. Fans. Steven says Chad's way to be neutral, somewhat positive tonight towards Texas as an Aggie fan is professionalism at its finest.
Steven, I appreciate you.
Dude, I thought that was about to be disaster, Chad. I thought they were literally going to run that ball into the teeth of the Texas defense, and Texas was about to be all over that. And the next thing I know, we're looking at the Tebow. He's kind of just a little hop up into the air and throwing it to the tight end, and it was
and now
wide open.
So now you're staring at 3rd and 13. Whew.
Text message has been sent, by the way.
All right.
I like that little pitch out to Blue. What it does, that play gets you, I think, comfortably in field goal range here on 4th down.
Yeah, and this is a spot here. I mean, I know it's Steve Sarkisian, but you get a 10-point lead here, right, Catch?
Yeah, this is a no-doubter.
Okay.
Your kickers made a couple of field goals already tonight, one from 50, one from 39. It's 4th and 6th. This is – and you know what? He's been so good tonight. So not only do I think he makes this, I think this is right down Broad Street.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's a definitive statement.
42-yard kick.
Come on,
right
Bert
down Main
Auburn.
Street.
Bert Auburn. Where'd I go?
He might be the MVP of this game. Makes it a 2-score lead with 6:14 and change to go. You got to feel real good if you're Texas about finishing this game.
So that's good news for Texas. 3rd and 8 created off of it. So Iowa State still has to convert here. And they're going 3 wides on one side here. Little 3-by-1 to the left on 3rd and 8. Becht is in trouble, and he's been sacked. And I think Byron Murphy just did that with one arm. Wow. You deserve that celebration, young man. I think he's being dealt with. 3/4 of his body was being handled by an offensive lineman, and he snuck an arm around and sacked the quarterback with it. He's being held, kind of. That's a little bit of a snag. Nice job by Byron Murphy. He gives the double blow the kiss to the crowd there. He deserved every bit of it. 4th and 17, and Iowa State has to go for it. Here's Texas's chance to really close the door.
And immediate pressure, good defense. Guys, don't hate me for saying this.
Say it,
Ball
kid.
game. Ball game.
There it is.
Longhorns take over with 3:20 to go in the game. Up 10. Iowa State turns the ball over on downs. Very professional, solid performance from this Texas Longhorns football team today. They're not going to win any national voters over tonight, right? Like,
nope.
They won't get a lot of style points credit, but that's a really good second half performance for the Longhorns. In the end, they're going to run this clock out, Chad. Longhorns don't get a conversion here on 3rd and 1, basically a no gain. Iowa State going to use their last timeout.
Yeah.
Texas now will be looking at a 4th down. You're going to bring Bert Auburn on the field, right?
I'd kick it.
Right?
Absolutely.
There's no doubt about this, right? You're Bert Auburn. He's made 3. You bring him out.
Make it. I mean, you and I are old school football fans, but you make it 2 trips. It's already 2 trips. Now make it 2 trips where they have to have 2 touchdowns. It's real basic stuff. It's boring. It's old man stuff. I know it's not going to look fun on Instagram, but this is what you do. Send in the man with the hair and kick this field goal. He's not doing it, though. They're talking about a play catch.
Why
He's going
not?
to try to he's trying to close it like the Bama game.
Longhorns going to win this game, so I'm not going to say anything, right? Like, this will be one of those where it's like, you're stirring the pot, especially after the board was down for 19 minutes. I'm just trying to get through the night now. But
right, you got to trust the kicker.
The field goal's not dangerous here.
Right, it's such a not chippy, but like Bert Auburn can hit this field goal in his sleep. You're at the 20, aren't you?
I mean, a miss is no worse than an incomplete pass here.
Yeah, all right.
They're going to go for it. It's 4th and 1. They'll probably convert, and we'll just shut our mouth.
Hey, as long as this
4th down and they get the 1st down.
As long as it's a nice aggressive, you want even an aggressive play, just a straightforward run.
To Jaden Blue of all people.
How about that? Jaden Blue. When Sark needs it most, he goes blue.
By the way, the Longhorns going to cover in this game.
How about that? That's a cover. 7 and a hook. Take that, betting people. James with a super chat, 199. GB, Baxter, Sweat, Burt, and Sark. There you go.